Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to Exploring the Chakras. I welcome everyone. My name is Antje Howard. Yeah, as I said, my name is Antje. I'm an artist and I work with the Neurographic method mostly, and you will get a little glimpse into what we're doing with that. I like to use the method very freely, so we will use elements of it to explore the chakras today. But before that, we're going to go into a little meditation. So the very first thing I would like everyone to do is forget everything that you know about chakras for today, for this exploration. Because I would like for us to start from a place that is not the mind. Not all the ideas, not all the things we've read in books, not all the things we think we know, but rather to actually explore how we feel the chakras, how we experience them, how we experience the energies that are actually inside of us. One more thing before we start, please be gentle with yourself and listen to yourself and take care of yourself. Working with the chakras can always bring up things that we might not know are inside of us, like, I don't know, traumas, like negative feelings, emotions. So I would like to ask you to really listen to yourself and do whatever you need to do to feel safe, to feel well. So if you need to take a break, take a break. If you feel anything uncomfortable in your body, I recommend shaking as a medicine that helps with just getting rid of stuff. So just as a pre-warning, we're not gonna like push it. So just listen to yourself. Whatever comes up, you're basically the one that needs to deal with it. I don't want to scare anyone. We're going to be gentle here. So I would like to invite everyone to just become comfortable so we can tune in. If you sit, bring your feet onto the ground and see if you can make your spine straight, lifting yourself up, feeling your sit bones, and you can maybe like just bounce a little bit into your chair. Just kind of activating the area, activating your body, activating your connection to your body. You could also stomp a little bit on the ground, just feeling your feet. And then I invite you to close your eyes and just sink into your body and start taking a few deep breaths. Slowing down and just bringing your awareness to your body, to whatever is inside right now. And before we go any deeper, I would like to ask you to take a few deep breaths to release anything that happened today until this moment. Anything that was before now, you can just breathe it in. Deep breath and then exhale out of your mouth. And you can release a sigh if that feels comfortable. And let's do that 3 times, breathing in deeply. And releasing anything that does not belong now. One more time, breathing in deeply. And releasing, sinking into your body. I invite you to just bring your hands maybe onto your legs, to bring more awareness to the lower part of your body, where we start our journey today at the root chakra. And first we're going to start relaxing Relaxing the body down from the head, relaxing your face, letting the jaw drop, relaxing your throat and your neck, your shoulders, letting them drop down, releasing any pent up feeling. You can also move your body. No, this doesn't have to be a still meditation. If you feel movement somewhere, just go with it. And relaxing your back down, the vertebrae, all the way into your pelvic area. Feeling your buttocks, feeling where your body touches the chair under you. Taking another deep breath and relaxing the chest, the belly, the lower belly, then all the way down to your legs, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. And now I would like to invite you to just breathe downwards. Imagine your breath sinking deeper and deeper inside of your body. And you can imagine inhaling through your root chakra, really feeling down there, feeling your pelvic floor, feeling your genitals, your butt. And just exploring the sensation, whatever it is, whatever sensation you feel without judging it. Just looking how deep you can feel into this area of your body. And into your legs and feet. Feeling the connection to the ground. And sinking in. Allowing yourself to feel grounded. To feel the heaviness of your body. To feel your breath expansive in the area of your root, of your Muladhara chakra. Just breathing and being with it. With the body sensation. And with any emotions that come up. Any thoughts or images in your mind. Just keep coming back to this place in your body. And now you can imagine red light in this area of your body, maybe just below it, just around there somewhere, a dot of red light. Whatever that looks like for you, maybe it's just a feeling, maybe you just feel the red, maybe you can visualize it. And allow this red, this feeling, this image of red light to expand, to grow into your body and outside of your body, into your legs, into your pelvis. You can imagine sitting on a red plane and it's just soaking into your body. And you can imagine it expanding as much as feels comfortable right now. Maybe it's expanding all the way down your legs. Maybe it's even expanding into the rest of your body and into your aura, into the space around you. And imagine this red light is breathing with you. In and out, expanding, maybe contracting a little bit. And just feeling the vibration of it. Maybe there's a direction in it. Maybe there's movement, vibration. Just whatever comes up for you. Bring this feeling into your awareness without judging, without wanting to see anything. Just being with what is. And now allow this feeling to move into your hands. Imagine your hands pulsating with a red light. Now I invite you to bring your hands together in front of your chest. Taking a deep breath, feeling the sensation. Start rubbing your hands together, bringing warmth, blood flow, vibration into your hands. And then placing them on top of your eyes, bringing this vibration into your eyes, into your visual field, into your inner vision, your third eye, just connecting with your hands. Feeling the vibration. And then I invite you to just start rubbing your face, coming back, waking yourself up, bringing the sensation back into your body. You can rub over your head, just massage your neck for a moment, down your shoulders, arms, and let your hands go wherever they feel needed on your body, wherever they want to go, wherever this energy wants to go right now. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And we will start to draw. I prepared all my red pens that I have. Not all of them are working though, but I have a little array of colors. I invite you to just, to just pick whichever pen calls you, whatever kind of shade of red it is. It's nice to use colored pencils. I really love colored pencils, but I'm going to start with a thicker pen today. Let's see if this one works. Just so you can see it easier in the recording or in the video. Leaving the rest aside. First, before we begin, I invite you to just place your hands on top of your paper for a moment and imagining this red vibration from your hands pouring into your paper. Taking another deep breath. And then just take a pen. And what we're going to do first is feel into however big your root chakra feels right now. And we will express that as a circle in anywhere on this paper. So you can just feel into where is this circle right now, and how big is it? Can be however big or small you feel it. Really kind of let your intuition guide you in this. So I'm just gonna go and feel into it, and I feel mine is pretty expansive, mine is pretty big. A circle does not have to be a perfect circle. We just go around it several times with a very soft line. And the more often you go around it slowly, the more it's going to become a circle. And whatever yours looks like is perfect. This is not about creating a perfect image, an ideal, but about really exploring your chakras, your personal feeling of it, your personal relationship to it. And then you can just stop for a moment and breathe with it, feeling it. And then I invite you to just feel into the vibrations that came up. And imagine the vibration has an amplitude. Like when you see music, it has like a movement. And so I imagine from the circle, lines of vibrations go out. And they can go out as fast or as slow as you feel. I'm feeling very slow. And wherever my line comes out of the circle, I'm going to connect it so that it feels like it's just growing out of there organically. I'm going to go over my line several times, just feeling into this vibration. And you can go out of your circle in any direction. So I invite you to just draw a few of those. I'm thinking maybe 10 or something like this, how much ever you feel. And just go as slow or fast as it feels right now. You can make big or small amplitudes. And this line is not going to be perfect. So again, I'm just going to go over it several times, feeling into this movement of it and connecting it to my circle so that it feels like the energy is pouring out of the circle. And I do that in all the directions where I feel it. And while you do that, keep observing whatever comes up for you, whatever body sensations, whatever emotions or thoughts, without hanging on to any of them. Lines can also cross and meet. And if you have some lines that cross each other, I invite you to round out the crossing, which I hope is going to be, I'm going to just show that one time in big so that whoever has never drawn Neurographic and knows what I'm talking about. So if I have a line here and I have another line and they cross, I will have these little, like a little X here where they cross. And instead of having the X, I want to create a connection point. So I'm going to go around my lines, especially when I go over them several times, to create a node instead of a crossing. So now it's not this X anymore. Instead, I have a node. So I kind of just draw half circles into the corners, and then I color them in. And that makes the lines be connected, and also where they meet the circle. So if I have my circle here, I also kind of smooth out the corners so that my line feels like it's part of the circle almost. So let's just do that for a little while. Feeling into the movement, feeling whatever comes out of there. In any direction you feel, any amplitude. Then the lines are never perfect. If I go over them, I may just divert a little bit. I may go faster or slower. The most important part is to just really feel into it. And always I invite you to breathe. With your drawing, you can inhale and then with the exhale, draw the line, experimenting with that. Inhale, feeling again your root chakra, and exhale, drawing the line out of there. And you can really imagine it's going out of there into the surrounding. And just go over the lines as often as you feel necessary. Some lines may be thicker, some lines may be thinner. You can also use different pens in between if you want to experiment more. Just going to stick with this one for now. Just slowly exploring the space around your circle. And wherever lines meet, there may be little spaces, little interesting spaces, maybe little figures. Okay, I'm gonna draw two more. Could do that for a long time. And really just taking your time with it. One more here. I have some little spaces that are kind of interesting here. Okay, and now let us go into the circle. Now we've just been playing around on the outside. Now I'd like you to imagine that you're drawing energy into the circle as well. You can create new lines, or you can just go with lines that are already there. And drawing energy into the circle, moving through the circle and going out on the other side. And again, where the line meets the circle, I'm going to create a connection. Just move through there again and out on the other side. So this movement really has to go from one side of the paper to the other, so that the energy does not get stuck inside, but it moves through the chakra. And you can, of course, start with the lines that are already there. And the lines inside, they may meet. And feel if that's different, if there's different sensations for you. Connecting the corners, connecting whatever lines meet in the middle, so that they're all smooth, they're all together, they all belong together. And you can, of course, create new lines as well. Just feeling where they want to go, how they want to move through this chakra and all the way out to the other side. I'm going to start from there. It's good to really give that time. I definitely feel sensations every time I go inside there. And you can just remember to breathe in between. I'm going to go ahead and smooth out any corners, looking at whatever shapes appear inside my chakra now. Maybe there's something that brings up a vision, an inner image. Maybe it reminds me of something. Or maybe it's just an interesting shape. So it doesn't have to have a meaning yet, but maybe there's little things that kind of create meaning for you there. From one side of the picture to the other, smooth movement through the chakra, feeling what sensations come up inside your body, and then integrating the lines into the rest of the picture, so that in the end you don't have any corners anywhere. Everywhere where there's lines crossing, we create a smooth transition. I'm starting to have some interesting shapes show up inside my chakra. Just giving it time. And you can do that as often as feels comfortable. If it feels too crowded in there, then you may not want to go through anymore. I still feel there's space though. And so I'm going to go again. And I really just let my hand kind of guide me. I'm just observing the shapes that appear. Going over the line as often as I need. Oh, now I'm going over a different line. And then smoothing out any corners, feeling into it. Feeling into the shape. The little spaces that are created in here now. And I'm asking myself, what is happening there? Understanding it not from an intellectual way, but in a really just feeling way. One more. Breathing and giving it time. Just experiencing what the color, what the movement brings up for you. Very simple. And now if you have colored pencils or any other coloring tools, you can go into the shapes and see if you want to color bigger areas. In Neurographica, we do not stay within the lines, which is one of my favorite things about it. So instead of going ahead and coloring just inside these little shapes, I'm always going to go over the boundaries, over the border, and create bigger shapes. So I have this garnet. It's like a dark red. That's the first one that I kind of feel I want to start with. You can also use other colors. I kind of chose to really work with red because I want to get as deep into the chakra world as I can right now. But if you feel that you need a different color in there, then you're very welcome to use different colors too. So the first area that kind of interests me is kind of here. So I'm going in with my pencil and I just very loosely color, going over boundaries and creating a shape that is made out of several different of my little shapes here. So I'm combining areas. So I invite you to just go into your drawing. You can start anywhere and just explore the area with color, with more color. Going over the lines, and you can go outside, of course. And our goal here is not really to just color everything, but to explore certain areas of the drawing with color. So there can be white areas, that is completely fine. As I said, also you can use different color if you need a different color in there. If you feel like, no, I need purple, blue, green, whatever, you are welcome to bring in any color that you feel comfortable with right now. Sometimes it's a little bit too much red. I think this is why I, for example, use a kind of brownish red here. And then I just feel the color move. Same like the lines, the color moves in the picture for me. So I'm just going with it and I just explore where it takes me. Of course, my eye kind of follows some shapes. And this is really just moving inside of whatever spaces I created with my lines right now. And then you can, of course, also do that with colored markers or something. It doesn't have to be pencils, but I really prefer to use pencils because then you can work with shades, for example, starting very light and then going stronger. So I invite you to just explore the spaces with color for a few more minutes. And again, feeling into what does that color do to your body, to your emotions, and becoming aware if anything shows up without judging it, without wanting to change it, just pure awareness while you're drawing. You can kind of imagine that drawing is your meditation. You just look and follow whatever you see. Allow your eyes to guide you. I have several different shades of red now that I'm using. I use a bright one in the middle here. I'm just kind of experimenting with it without kind of a goal. So I don't want to create something here, but I want to explore what is there. And you can also just partially color little areas. Here I feel I just want to go into the space, but I don't want to color the entire area. And again, always remembering to breathe with it, being with it, being with whatever comes up. And giving whatever comes up space, allowing it. Feeling the intensity of the color. And really also feeling what it does in your body. This bright red now gives me a lot of heat in my body, for example. So I'm almost feeling I want a cooling color in there somehow. So I'm going to bring just a tiny little bit of green here on the outside, just to make myself feel a little bit cooled down. Maybe even some blue. So whatever you feel you need, you give yourself. This is not really about creating a picture, but the creation of the picture is just a way to feel and to experience the energy of the color and the energy of the movement of the lines. And so whatever you feel you need, you can bring into this picture. And it's okay if it's a different color, it's okay if it just arises. And this kind of feels a little bit cooling now for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw some more dark red. Because especially red, like red's a very intense color, so it can easily be too intense. And then when you feel this intensity, you kind of can just ask yourself, okay, what will help now? What will make this more comfortable for me? Especially if you feel discomfort somewhere, you can use the color to make yourself feel comfortable. And for me, the blue and the green really kind of helped right now to take some of the heat away. I always just ask myself, like, which color will help there now? Which color will make me feel better? And then I go with that. And now I think I have enough power for a little bit more red over here. So let's do this maybe for another 3 minutes, and then we will go into writing just like seamlessly. And you can always come back to this picture too. It's kind of a process. So there's no really point where it's finished. It's just an exploration using the medium of drawing to explore whatever comes up here. To explore our relationship to this color and to this movement of energy, to this vibration. Nice. I can color a little bit more here. Now I'm bringing a little bit of red on top of my blue again because I feel more comfortable. I invite you to just slowly slow down with the coloring and start just gazing at your picture, giving yourself time to explore, feeling whatever you created right now without judging it, without, thinking if it's pretty or not, if it's the right thing or not. Just letting it be whatever it wants to be right now. You can share whatever you wish to share. If you want to share your drawing or also want to share some writing, you can share it in the group. I'm like, whenever I send out the recordings, I'm going to share a link to a Facebook group. That's my drawing Facebook group. So it's a lovely space with a lot of nice people. And if you feel like sharing there, we're going to cheer. Yeah.